Hello everyone and welcome to a Doors video, and today Doors got an update as of the time I'm recording this video, so I'm going to go over some of the new stuff that has been added and some tips and tricks. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so when you first jump in, you might see that it is about the same. But, there are plenty of new things to go over, plenty of new rooms, so a new entity or two, all kinds of shenanigans and tomfoolery to be had. So let's just get straight into it by opening this lock. Now you might not see new rooms right away. Actually, it seems like they kept all of the old rooms. They did change a few. They added new variations here and there, but at first you'll probably notice it looks about the same, but don't let looks deceive you, for there are definitely changes, like for example, they have new paintings and stuff. But as you go further on, you'll definitely start to notice some of the new rooms. Right now we're going for a lot of the old rooms, but I'm sure that will change soon. Also, okay, so we have reached a basement. As you can see, they've changed the basements a lot. Now, these new basements are actually incredibly annoying, especially in dark rooms, because they're a lot more maze-like now. They've got vents in between them. They've got it's basically, yeah, these basements are not fun like they used to be. They used to be easy. Now they're like absolute mazes. Oh yeah, something else I should tell you guys about is you should definitely be grabbing as much money as possible. Because now there's actually something you can spend your money on now in this game. So make sure to grab any money you come across. Although I'll get to that later. Just keep that in mind. Just try to grab as much money as possible. Okay, another word of advice I have for someone who's just jumping into the brand new Doors update: keep an eye on what door number you are on. That is very important. Always remember what door you're on. Right now I'm on door 17. I'll show you why that's important. And this is exactly why I was saying make sure to keep track of what door you're on at all times, because now multiple paths can appear. See, I was just on door 21, but if you go back to look, you'll see it's scratched off. The developer did this to make sure you don't go back and cheat, you little cheaters. So you might have seen on the recording that I was at 21, which means you are going to want to pick door 22, which is this door. But I'll show you what happens when you pick the wrong door. So let's just say I thought I was on door 22. This is what happens when you pick the wrong door. And that's why you don't want to pick the wrong door. He jump scares you, does a decent amount of damage, just almost half your health. And yeah, you want to make sure you're going into the right room. This time it was obvious because there were two 20-free rooms and one 22. So yeah, make sure to keep an eye on the room number at all times, because Dupe comes out a lot. And yeah, you want to be sure to be ready for him, because he actually appears very often. So you want to always now make sure to remember what door number you're on so you don't get duped by Dupe. You might notice that not every crossway has multiple choices. Some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them might have 2 choices, some of them might have 3 choices. While there's only one way to go. Now, I don't know what this clock does. It kind of scares me, actually. Because it was showcased on one of the videos, although I'm not entirely sure what it does, I gotta be honest. But if you guys know what the clock does, or if the clock even does anything at all, let me know in the comments down below, because I'd love to hear it. And yeah, if you want to see more Doors videos like this, also make sure to let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be willing to do it. Maybe I'll show off what the crucifix does on every single monster. That might be an interesting one. Ah, yes, the Seek that I'm sure everyone is pretty well acquainted with. In the update, he actually got a animation change. Let's go take a look at that animation right now. So this is Seek's new animation, and I gotta say, it's really awesome. Just look at that. The sludginess is really amplified there. It's just really nice animation. Okay guys, we're at 49. Let's take a look at the new 49 room, which is this. This is what the new room 49 looks like. It looks really nice. It's like the reception desk at a library, kind of. Because we are about to head into Figure's library, which I don't think really got changed that much, although he did get an animation change. So let's go take a look at that animation change. Now he kind of just, he zooms around these corners. Oh, and then he just Naruto runs off the screen like an absolute Naruto. I don't know what that means, but I said it. It's too late to forget it. Man, and I'm finding books left, right, and center. So yeah, the gameplay of Door 50 is exactly the same as it used to be. Find all the books, and then once you find all the books, you can input the code at the exit door and escape. Since I'm sure most of you guys watching this video already know how to escape this room, I'm not going to go over the details, and I'm just going to skip right over to the next room. And we have successfully escaped the room. Let's see what's in the next room. It's the shop. Hola, they call me El Goblino. It's El Goblino. I mean, look at the animation on this guy, dude. It's El Goblino. Shined a light at Jeff once to see what he looks like, you know. And then there's this skeleton. I don't know what happens when you hold on him. Nothing happens. It's just a bamboo. So anyways, welcome to the shop. The Jeff shop. This is where you can buy a bunch of things with the money you've collected. So you see, you can buy a lockpick, vitamins, a flashlight for 100, and a skeleton key for 250. And you can also give him a tip because, you know, if you want to be a kind, generous lad, you want to make sure to give him a tip. I don't know if you probably don't want this guy to attack you, so better give him a tip. So anyways, the skeleton key is not to be confused with the lockpick. The skeleton key opens a special skeleton door, which has a bunch of money in it, and has a special plant in it most of the time anyway. So yeah, if you're planning on getting some upgrades to yourself, try to go for this skeleton key, or you could go for the lockpicks if you want to. But I think I'm gonna buy a skeleton key, and then I'm gonna buy a lockpick. Oh, you get 2 lockpicks, by the way, when you buy it. And then I'm just gonna give him a bunch of tips. Look at him, he's so happy when I give him tips. I give him a tip and he makes a cute face at me. He clearly likes it when I give him a tip. I'm just gonna keep talking to El Goblino. You look funny, hombre. No, you look funny. If you die, go again. Always go again. Okay, I see. I'll go again. And this is the hospital room, and this is where you can use the skeleton key. So let me show you what's in the skeleton room. Boom, door just vanishes like that. And you get this funny plant. And once you interact with it, it says your heart beats stronger than before. This gives you, I believe this gives you a health regeneration buff. So you regenerate health over time once you have this plant. So that's just pretty cool. Although remember, that clock is ticking, and I don't really know what that clock does, but it gives me creeps. Also, man, look at all the money in here. Boom, money, boom, money. Dude, this room is just stacked. It's just, buying this skeleton key seems to be like the best option every time. Gotta be honest, every time I've played, I've gotten so much value out of it. So, if possible, I'll always try to go for that skeleton key, because that skeleton key is just pretty gnarly, if I do say so myself. So we will continue on into the depth. And also, you can never argue with a light source, see? Yep, there's an enemy in here. You can tell. Oh, and that enemy was Rush. Who would have thought? Okay. Yep. So yeah, you can see that's what the candle does. Rush is a little more unpredictable with this update now. So the candle actually comes really handy because now it also seems like Rush will randomly attack you, whereas before the update he would only attack you after you've opened a door. So yeah, that is pretty much all I have to show you for now anyways. So anyway, guys, that's mostly what the Doors update has to offer. There are a few things I missed and didn't touch on, but I'm sure other people will cover that in the future. Those are just all the basic things, big basic things you need to know about the update, especially like the new monster that attacks a lot, where you have to remember what door you're on, and the shop, which is a good reason to stockpile on money, because I know a lot of you guys always run past all the drawers and don't pick up any money, but now there's a good reason to pick up money, so I definitely suggest opening all the drawers you see and stocking up on money. And oh my goodness, that guy is cursed. No, get him out of here. No, get out of here. Okay. So yeah, anyways, guys, that's all I'm gonna cover in this video. I know there are more items like the crucifix and stuff, but I'll cover those in a later video. If you guys want to see a video where I showcase the crucifix being used on every single monster in the game, make sure to leave a like on this video, and I will make sure to do that in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for sticking around.